Hey there, it's Crafty Jennabug. Welcome to another video working in my December 2023 journal. This is part of a challenge that I set for myself for 2023 where I wanted to make a junk journal and decorate it for each month of the year. We are on the final month and I'm quite excited to be near the end of this challenge. It's been a lot of fun, but also really demanding, and I kind of want to do some other crafting. Also, it is Dephemerember, which is a daily ephemera prompt challenge hosted by Louisa Heinzel and 49 Dragonflies. I will link their Dephemerember playlists in the description box. And they host that all through December. This is my second year participating and I'm having so much fun. Let's see what today's prompt is, shall we? I love how when I open this, my prompt list just slides out like, hey, here I am. Today we are working on Nature's Treasure. That's exciting. Nature's Treasure. When I think of Nature's Treasure, I think of like going for a walk in some sort of natural environment, be it the beach, forest, just walking down my street, what have you. And all of the little fun things that you find that you pick up and you're like, oh yeah, I'm taking this home with me. You know, shells, leaves, rocks, fun things like that. Flowers. Sometimes you find like a discarded butterfly wing. And that's kind of where I want to take this today. I think I want to make a few different little tags because I have a few little pockets like here. There's these that I want to make tags for and decorate. So this one's going to be a multi-parter, I think. Not as far as like breaking this one prompt into multiple videos, but making multiple items to fit the prompt. I absolutely adore being out in nature, and I save all those little treasures that I find. So first thing I want to do is I want to make a tag for this. I have a pack of feathers. I wish I could find my other feathers, but we're just going to work with what we have. These have been dyed, but that's okay. I want to make a tag with a feather on it. Let me see what I can find for a background that would also kind of work with the colors. And I think I really like this feather for this prompt. For my tag, I mean, I could use something like that. Oh, that's like the perfect height, actually. That could work. Let's keep that in mind. It's also very warm and this is very cool, so I don't know about that. I also have these. That could be cool. I like that one a lot. And then I will back it on here. I want to sew around it, so I'm going to use a glue stick. Here is my little tag, card, little journaling space on the back, and the front is really cute, but it's a little too bland. So I think I love that. I think it's going to look great in here, but I want to do a little stamping on here. Probably should have done it before I sewed it, but I want to bring some more. I used gray thread, and this is a very grayish blue. I want to bring some of that in here into the background. So let me find a stamp. Okay, I opted to go in a different direction. I thought about doing stamps on the background, but I realized they might take away from the beautiful feather. I think I'm actually going to stencil this diamond and dot pattern in a few places. I'm going to use Hickory Smoke Distress Oxide I want to glue this down. I'll use a little bit of tacky glue. But then I want to cover the end of this with a little bit of washi tape. Alright, I have this thin white and gray floral tape. And then to get it to stick well, I'm going to run some glue along the back side. That will need to dry before it can go in here. I love it. So that is really pretty, and it will go in here. I want to decorate this pocket. To decorate this pocket, I decided to try something out. I used these stamps that came with that stencil I just used. Used these two. I forgot to say the number. That is THMM152 for that little stamp and stencil kit. I tried out some hickory smoke and black soot permanent ink, and I stamped them on this scrap of calendar page. I think they are gorgeous. I did not like the hickory smoke. I don't think it's dark enough. I think it just kind of blends into this gray paper a little too much. And I think I will rip them out. Here is what I did for this little pocket tuck spot thing. I took a piece of scrap paper, it's scrapbook paper that's made to look like book page, and ripped it, put that in as the background piece, took my stamped pine bough and put it here, and then this I cut out of another piece of little scrapbook paper, and I wanted to bring some of this color in, and I think it did. It's a wonky circle, but I'm not going to get upset about it at all. So there is one little card slash tag. Let's see, is this glue dry yet? Okay, I think I can safely put it in there now. So that is how that will look. I love it. I've got some journal space on the back. Cool. Next. The next pocket I want to make something for is this one, and I cut this shape out of a piece of coffee or tea dyed cardstock. And I'm going to make a tag for it. And this treasure is going to be a flower. I have a few pieces of magazine cut flowers, but I want a really big similar blue to this to go on top of this tag so that it's kind of taken over everything. I don't think these are the right pieces I'm going to use yet, but it was the idea I had. I also have this little butterfly plastic piece. It came from a Tim Holtz butterfly wings ephemera pack, and it's going to go down here as another treasure, and I'm going to decorate down there with it. In order to do what I want, I'm going to have to make it. I have just this scrap of copy paper, and I'm going to attempt to spray on it. I mean, I could also, we'll try this and see if I get the color I want. I might just have a bunch of pieces I can cut flower stuff out of. So we're just gonna play right now and see if we can find pieces we like. I'm going to take Prize Ribbon Distress Oxide Spray, and I'm gonna spray it on here, but before I do, I don't know, let's do it this way, why not? That is way too dark of a blue, I think. So I'm going to spritz it with water, which will also get it to run. I think I'm also going to just pick up some of that color. Okay. I don't hate that. Sweet. Then I'm going to do something similar over here on this side. the prize ribbon, but I'm also going to use weathered wood. Ooh, geez, that one is very strange. Let's get it to run a bit as well. That I want to pick up on a piece of paper. This is just something I had cleaned my stencil on a few days ago. Okay, I'm going to dry all of these with my heat gun. I have mostly dried these pages. I really like them all, honestly. Something funny that happened to this one, I don't know if you can see right the shimmer, because this was done with a mica spray. Some of the shimmer, when I plopped it down on here to transfer up some of these colors, some of the spray transferred, and I like that a lot. So we are going to utilize that. All right, so I have this Distress Mica Stain and Frozen Fog. I also have this Dylusions Shimmer Spray in London Blue. I really like the silver over here on the blue. This is becoming quite gray with blue on it, actually. Let me do that a little bit too. Okay, I'm gonna dry these and then I will cut them into flower shapes and see how I like them. All right, I'm actually going to show you how I do this. So, you usually start with something that is square, but it's fine that it's not. I'm going to fold it in half. Okay. And then I'm going to fold it in half again. Then I'm going to fold it in half again, and this center, or this point right here where I have folded it twice, this is like the part that all of the folds have to connect to. So I'm going to fold it this way. This will end up being the center of my flower. So I match that side up there. And then I fold it one more time. This is easiest to do with thin paper. The thinner the better. And so, like that. If I were feeling brave, I could do it one more time, but I'm not going to. So then, this is what you've got. Now, this is going to be the tallest point of my flower. I cannot go up here because then this will be cut off. So I'm going to start here. No. I'm going to start here at the top corner, and I'm going to cut like that. That is to the side, and then I can unfold it. I usually unfold it to here, and you see how I've got, like, because it was folded, some of the papers don't line up all the way. So I just trim them to the thinnest, or close to, just to get my flower a bit more of an even look all the way around. And then I unfold it. So that is a massive flower. Do I want it that big? I love the color. I mean, that could work. That could be the biggest piece. What's it look like from the back? Not the prettiest. What if I turn it like this? Oh, that's better, I think. That is a big flower, and I kind of love it. So now, that's my biggest. Let's fold this one in half. Again, we fold it in half. Oh, that has a fold in the middle of it. That might not be ideal. since it's folded there, that's where I'm going to fold it. I'm going to cut this piece off so I'm not confusing myself. So my flower will actually be folded there. Okay. Fold it in half this way, in half this way. And then again, this is going to be my tallest point. And you can do different shapes. I'm just doing the same shape to make my flower a bit more cohesive, but there are lots of different ways you can do it. Just when you make this cut, never take it all the way down to this tip. Otherwise, this will be very short, unless you really want that. But the closer you take this initial cut to this point, the closer this space between the petals will be to the point. Again, I'm going to just trim here since it was folded. And here. Unfold it, unfold it, unfold it. I love that. What does the back look like? That's really pretty. Do I want to include this one? Why not? So for this one, I'm actually going to cut this here. Fold it. Fold it. Fold it. Fold it. Highest point here. I really like that, but I think I need more blue on this piece. So what I'm actually going to do is bring this back out, and honestly, with the way these look on the back, I'm not a huge fan. So I'm going to spray the backs. I'm going to spray this one, and I'm going to spray the backs of both of these. All right, so now I have this, and I colored the backs so that what you see over the, oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. What you see over here will be somewhat prettier. I think that is gorgeous, and what I'm going to do is poke a hole. I have these brads that have a little blue gemstone in them, and I'm going to make that the center of my flower. I need to line these up, and I do want them glued down, so maybe I will use a bit of glue in the center to glue them down before I poke my holes. And this, I can get affixed to the top of this when I am ready. I don't necessarily want, oh, I love it. That is beautiful. Do I want my tag to be that color? So my tag, I want to decorate it before I do anything else. Got my gorgeous flower, but this is a little too warm. Maybe this? That might be fun. This is Shattered CMS 466. I will use Hickory Smoke again, or Speckled Egg. Actually, I'm going to use Speckled Egg. I just got this not that long ago. I haven't even tried it out yet. So let's see. Oh yeah, I like that. That's awesome. There's also some other color on here. I think the two of them, it might be like frayed burlap possibly, or vintage photo. But together they're really cool. Let's do the other side. Can I do a second ghost print kind of thing? Yep. Awesome. Speckled egg, you're fun. I'm gonna take some frayed burlap. There, I think that works a little better. This will be my front. This will get glued down. I use tacky glue. And I just put glue around where the brad is because I want this to be able to go over like that. So that is that tag. This butterfly, I want to use some tacky glue and glue just on that part, and I want its wing to stick over the side a little bit. And then I have this little bling piece, which came from this, it's called pearl wrap. I found it at the Dollar Tree. And I just trimmed off one row. I'm going to glue it right there as the body of my butterfly. I love it. Absolutely love it. Alright, I've made 2 different pieces of ephemera for today's prompt. This one definitely has to dry, so I am going to end this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. This one was a lot of fun, and I may sprinkle some more pieces of nature's treasure throughout my journal, especially as I think I'm going to have more pages than prompts. So, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Have a great day. Bye.